Welcome back to Let's Play Shadowgate 2014. This is Big Los. Alright, I'm going to try to finish this game in one game session in as few turns as possible. I don't know how long that's going to take. We're going to do it on Master since we've already completed the game. We're not going to do tutorials. Alright, and I'm going to skip all of the reading, and I'm going to skip all the cutscenes. Just so that we can get this in as few turns and time as possible. So I think we have to take Yorick. I'm not going to read what he says. Now, we don't have to take this key here. We can just use the key on the door. The door opens. Now, I want to set some hotkeys. I'm going to set number 1 as myself. Number 2 is the torch, and my dirk is number 3. Just like I had in the regular playthrough. So I need to cut these things. Then I need to take the S-shaped root. I'm going to need that for a puzzle later. And I don't think looking at stuff counts as a turn. It looks like there's some runes here or something. Oh well. We don't need to do that to finish the game. Let's just open the door and go on inside. And I think double-clicking... Oh yeah. Can't skip this.
Blackmere was a fool to send a child to do that which even the vaunted Circle of 12 could not. Contain my growing power. Come if you wish. It makes little difference. Seal your fate within this living castle of the dead.
Yeah, whenever we see him, we can't skip that. Alright, so we don't need the sling, we don't need the rug, we don't need what's underneath the rug. But we do need to hit that to get this key, and then we need to use this key on this door. We don't need to take it. But I'm pretty sure we're going to need these torches. Now, just because I'm used to the other playthrough, I'm going to assign those as number 5. The mallet I assigned as number 4. So as soon as I get that, I will assign it. Okay. I believe that's all we can do in this room. Let's move forward into the next one. Alright. And I think we're going to need some more torches here, so let's take these. Now, I don't want to get too many of them. That'll be too many moves. I don't think we need to open the scroll, but we do need to open the book. And we can look at it. And we get the Invoking spell. Okay. Now, before we go in here and head on to where the twin bridges are, let's head this way, so that we can pick up the mallet. So, I believe all we have to do is double-click the door and it opens, and then we can double-click it again. And there we go. Okay. So, this is a room where we use the lit torch on things. I don't think we need this key for whatever door it unlocks. But we are going to need this scroll. So all we have to do is open it and look at it. And we get the Agape spell, which allows us to open up that hatch near the entrance. Okay. Now this key doesn't unlock this door. This door is just automatically open. Oh yeah, let's look at the spider. So it gets on our map. And then we could just go forward here. Well, before I do anything, like looking at stuff, I want to use the shield on myself. So that we won't get torched. Okay, now we can grab the mallet. And we'll get fried again. open up the inventory and I'll sign that as number 4. Now, this skull with the glasses is interesting. You do need this if you don't know the answer to the rune puzzle. You're going to need the glasses on this skull to read a blurry book in the library, which gives you a spell. And then you use that spell to clear the sky, which then you can look in a telescope to see the constellation, which is basically the answer to the rune puzzle. Blah. No, I didn't want to look at that. I want to look at the dragon. Which is the solution to the rune puzzle. But I already know the solution to the rune puzzle. Let's see, does that... The dragon doesn't appear here, like the spider does. See, if you get all map notes, that's another achievement, but I don't know what all the map notes are. Anyways, that is not what we're going to be doing in this playthrough. So let's go back. And then I don't think we need to open this pouch here, but we do need to go this way. So we can get cursed with the Banshee. So first thing I think we'll do is we'll open up this thing in the middle here. And then I don't think we need any of the stuff in this sarcophagus or this sarcophagus, but we do in these two. So we're about to get cursed because no matter which sarcophagus you open, the Banshee will fly out and curse you. And there it is. And now a timer has activated. And if we run out of time, we die. If we use too many moves to cure the curse. And about, I'm going to say every 100 turns or so from here on out, things are going to get blurry like they are now. So let's use the torch to burn up the mummy so we can use ourselves on this shield. This shield will allow us to get an arrow in the grotto, because the goblin or whatever it is that shoots us every time, for a lot of times you could just dodge it, but if you have a shield, it'll just bounce off the shield. I've actually had it happen where the goblin hit me and it killed me. I don't know if that was random or what. Well, you don't feel better quite suddenly, vision clears. Burn that up, and we need to take the ruined skull so we can activate the gear mechanism, but it'll also put up a force field between this room and the hall behind it. Now, I don't think we need this scroll. It just has a message or a hint to a puzzle. But right now we have all the answers we need. Okay, so here we are. We can use the mallet or a hammer, whatever, on this mirror, revealing a door, but we don't have the key to this door. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need more torches, so I'm just going to grab maybe one more. You take the torch. Okay. Now, we don't have to worry if the music comes on. We only need to worry when it says it's about to go out. In fact, you know what? Let's go to the options menu. Let's put on retro everything. Let's go back. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we moved that, so if we're in the sewer, now we can come up into this room. So now let's go back to the entrance so we can use the skull on that archway. And it's getting darker and darker and darker. Okay, so we need to use this skull over here. The skull snaps out of your hand into the slot on the archway, yes. Torch's light wavers, nearly going out. Alright, let's go this way. And I can barely see anything. It's fuel failing. The torch's light is nearly snuffed. That's when you know to light a new torch. Okay, now we can use the agape spell on this thing over here. So let's pull up the spells. Alright. Let's go down that way. Here we are. Alright, so I've wrote down the combinations that are underneath this gear, so we don't need to pop it out until we're ready to move on. In fact, we don't have the proper item to pop this out. You can actually do it with a bar instead of the tempered dirk, or you can temper a sword too. I wonder if that counts as solving a puzzle by tempering the sword. I'll have to find that out later, but I want to do the first combination. So let's hit the first lever from the left. We leave the second lever up, and then we bring this third lever all the way down. And then we can hit the button. Alright. So, let's get out of here. We'll go this way. And now we can hit that. And let's use our torch on this candle over here, because we are going to be encountering the Wraith pretty soon. Let's go this way. Okay, so he shoots us. The arrow gets dropped onto the ground. I want to get the arrow, but I will come back and get it, because our torch is burning, I think, at twice the normal speed that it burns when it has this green flame on it. So we want to use it right away on the Wraith. So let's just go that way. Here's the Wraith. And the enchanted torch does its thing and burns it away. Now I don't know when it comes back. And it seems to come back randomly, so hopefully that won't cause my turn usage to go up, you know, a whole bunch. We also want to, at this point, use ourselves on this cloak here. That'll help us get through a fire room. And then we open this door and we'll go on through. And it always takes a long time for some reason to get into this room. So we do need to open up this scroll. And we do need to look at it because it has a spell that we need. The Entree's spell. But we don't need this bottle. We are, however, going to need this bar. And we're going to need this bar for a lot of things, because I'm not going to enchant my dirk, so I'm going to assign this one as number 6. And then we can use this to pry open the bars here. Oh yeah, let's also open up that door. And we'll go this way. Now, we only need these mushrooms if we are going to be using the device in the laboratory for alchemy purposes. Okay. So we need to use the Invoking spell. Ugh, I just wasted a turn there. Damn it. Okay, we needed to use the Invoking on the obelisk. And here comes the Wizard's Lack Mirror. And we're gonna have a cutscene.
You have done well, simple soldier. Now.
Alright, We're definitely going to need that silver orb. But I don't think that we're going to need that. So I think we'll just go back. Always takes a long time getting in here. You know what? I think I'm going to turn off the retro text. That is kind of getting annoying. Alright. The audio and the transitions can stay. Let's go pick up that arrow. Also, this becomes a note on our map too, even though that's not what we're doing this playthrough. Okay, now we can take the arrow, but not before we get shot first. Okay. Let's, I guess, go back. Okay. So let's go back here. And then I guess we'll turn off the waterfall, so that would be the second combination. So that means we gotta hit this one down all the way, and then these other two halfway. Alright. Now we can go back again. Now we want to get the ice elemental. Notice that there's a force field that's blocking us from going forward. That's why we're going to take that skull out later. Once we're not going to be using the gear mechanism. So I want to use the silver orb on the elemental here. You can open this door. Go that way. And then we'll use this on the lake. Alright, that makes it so that we can go towards the skeleton so we can grab the key around his neck. And I think that's all that we need. So let's go back. And then we need to use the torch on the lake to melt it just a little bit. That way we can remove the orb. And then let's go up this way. Go this way. We're gonna have to come back here later for this rune. We're not gonna need this one. Look at that. That becomes a note on our map. We do need this skull, definitely. Okay, let's go back. And then we'll look at the gears again. Ice is gone. Okay, let's go down here. So combination number 3 is... the first one's all the way up. The second one is all the way down. And the third one's in the middle. And we're having torch trauma again. Okay, now we could pry this gear up with the bar. Alright, we're gonna need that. I believe this skull that we have found allows us to open up the grate there's like a portcullis. Alright, let's use this one in the middle. And then we're gonna pop this one out, because we don't need to use the gears right now. And then let's go forward. Alright, so I think we're gonna get one more turn, and then we're gonna have to light up another torch. We also need to go get the, what do you call it? The water elemental, because we need to put out something. This light is nearly snuffed. That means we get one more turn, one last chance. There it is. Okay. So let's go get that water elemental. That water elemental is only there when the waterfall is active. So if you use that second gear combination, the waterfall turns off, and then you won't be able to have access to this thing. Oh yeah. This has gone out of our inventory, and then we put it back in, but it has lost the king that I assigned to it, so we need to do it again. There we go. Alright, let's go back. Oh, man. I forgot to do something. That's another, probably 2 wasted turns right there. I needed to get this wet. Otherwise, it'll be too hot for us to put out the fire. So that's what we need to do. Go down here. And then we need to use this key on that door. Open it up. And then we can use the water elemental to put out the flames. There we go. Okay. Now I need the water elemental one more time. So let's go back. Lure. So let's go get the water elemental. We need to put out the brazier. Okay, now to put out the brazier, we have to go back to this room here, and we'll get shot one more time, and then we have to go to where the bridges are. Alright, let's use the elemental in there, put it out. And then we can use the hammer. And that, break it. Cloak is no longer wet, of course. We'll grab that. And I guess we can advance. Oh good, the Wraith isn't there. That would have been bad. But a bunch of wasted turns. We can go up here. Alright, let's go this way. We'll open that door and go through. And then we need to use this gear over here. So we can cast the Entrace spell on the grate. Alright, now we'll grab that because we might need it again. And this is one of the rooms that we're going to need for later. We don't need to search this guy. I don't think there's anything important in there. Go over here. We don't need to look at the scroll. Don't need the cutscene here. They don't matter. All you have to do here is open the door. Lure. Oh. Must have been 100 turns since the Banshee. And we'll go this way. Okay, we need to go into the well so we can grab this gauntlet. use ourselves on the gauntlet. Wearing it now so we can punch goblins out. This pail is the answer to one of the Jin's puzzles, but I think we only need to answer the third one. This is the answer to the fourth one, so we're not going to need it. And this animal skull is for making potions in the laboratory, as well as these flowers here and this moss that smells like mint. However, since we're not going to do any of that, we're not going to grab them. But we are going to need this rope here. And we'll use the grappling hook on it. And we'll use that on the window. Now, I've mentioned before that if this moat is filled up, then you won't be able to climb this. Now, you can turn off the moat with the third gear combination, which we have done. Alright, so now we just need to hit that so we can open up the drawbridge. And then we can go back out. And we don't need that scroll that was there. And we're gonna see a goblin. We can hit him in the face. And we can kill him now. Keep in mind, if you want to get Hidden Death number 2, you can't kill this guy. You have to punch him at least 5 times, and on the 5th time, if you search him, you'll get a key to a secret door in the catacombs. Okay, so from here, I think we go this way. We don't need to go in the library or the lab. Alright, here's a poker. We're going to need that for a puzzle. I don't think that we're going to need this. So let's open up that. Go that way. There's another goblin. Hit him in the face. And do the coup de grace. Go that way. This is another note that's made on our map. We can't do anything with this until we get a lightning rod. Let's go down here. We definitely are going to need this bow. I still haven't figured out how to turn this thing on. But I'm sure we'll get another cutscene if we did turn it on. Alright, we'll take that. I think we need to take this too. So we'll open it. As we get a key, a rune, and 2 scrolls. The second scroll is a spell that we're going to need. Flumoris. In fact, we're going to use it right away. So let's go back. Okay. Now we get to use this key on this middle tower. Oh, we're having torch drama again. Alright. Now we could use the spell we just learned on these guys. Daze them. Smack in the face, and then we can kill them. Come get some. Okay. We will ascend. We don't need to go in this door yet. We don't have the fire elemental. We don't need to go in this door yet. We don't have all the answers to the puzzles. Okay, we have one more turn. So we'll use it to open this door. And then we can light ourselves back up again. Now before we go in, let's use this arrow on this bow. So we can go in here. And then we'll get this cutscene with the woman who turns into a werewolf.
You wonder what would bring me.
Yeah, honey, you got real ugly. Dead from Silver Arrow. Okay. Now, I don't think we need the bread. We don't need this spell. This is half of a spell to enchant the hammer. In fact, I can't even remember what the enchanted hammer does that's different from the regular hammer. Oh yeah, that's right. It opens up the first hidden death. Derp. Derp, derp, derp. Okay. So we do need to open up this desk, and then we'll get another key, another sack, and a knife, and some meat, and a parchment. So I guess we'll just open up this sack here, and we'll get another key. Alright, so I guess we should go back. Okay, so now we have a key to unlock this door. I believe it was this one that did it. Open up and go on inside. Okay, let's ascend the stairs. We can go in here because we have the Fluor spell. Okay, this scroll we're gonna need. This piece of paper is the other half to the spell that enchants the hammer, in case you want to get the first death. Actually, it's this one. And we get the Sparks spell. We're gonna need that for the Wyvern. Let's go this way. That up, go over here. Okay, this flute we're gonna need. I don't think we need this mirror. We would need this if we want to activate the hidden death with the Wyvern. This scroll, however, we're gonna need. So let's look at it. And we get the Ascensor spell. Alright, let's go back. And we'll go back down because we don't need to go up. We don't have the power to open up that door. Okay. We can open up this now. And we'll go inside. I guess we'll just go up. We'll just keep going. We don't need to open these doors yet. We can open up this door because we have a key. Okay, and we'll go this way. Now we can use the Spark spell. That definitely gets the Wyvern's attention. So we'll throw it a bit of steak. Okay, we need to take the Bladed Sun. Alright. I guess we'll just head on. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Ah, another wasted turn. 2. Need a lightning rod. Alright. Now, if you had the Plackler spell, this is where you could clear up the sky, and then you can see the constellation. But we don't need that. I already have the answer to that puzzle. Okay. Just keep going down. Okay, so from here, I guess we'll just keep going back. Use that a sensor spell. Then we have to go to the circle, get another cutscene.
Open your mind, young Jet.
Sorry about that, I had a visitor, but this is still the same game session, so I should still get that achievement. So we just completed the cutscene. Okay, now that we've done the sensor, I think we can go up and visit the Wizard of Lackmere and get the Golden Thorn. Go that way. So that's in this tower here. Go up the stairs, up the stairs. Oh yeah. Here you can't go up the stairs by double-clicking, you have to press G. Okay, now we have to hit this. Now we can open it and go inside. There's the Wizard of Lackmere. If we go to the light above him, that's the Golden Thorn. We're gonna need that. Nope. Oh, I just wasted a turn trying to open it. Stupid. Okay. Whenever it goes, oh, that means you got something that's critical for the end game. And then we can go this hole over here. And I think we need to open up the chest. Alright, so we get some scrolls and a key. I think it is this one. Yep. Now we can get runes. And that's very good. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so I think we should go to the library now. Okay, we're gonna get one more turn. Okay, last turn, now we have to use a torch. Back to the library, which is over here. Alright, so this book is where you learn the Placklear spell if you have the glasses. Yeah. So look at these shells. Oh, I wasted a turn. I needed another book. Wasted 2 turns, alright. Definitely need that book. So we need to use this book in this slot here. And then we need to open up some of these books, and I have the answer to the puzzle here. The first book is Lay of Dritzlin. It's one of these ones. Yeah, that's it. Just open it. The second one is Heretic Surf. The third one is Dance with Beorn. One of these ones. That's it. Dance with Beorn, and then Elder Anham. It's one of these down here. That's it. And then we need Lilith Air. That's it. And then we need Abner. Invention by Abner. And then this is the last one. Alright. Now we can go that way, and we can use this spell, and I'm gonna actually assign this number 8. Because we're gonna be using it quite a bit, like 5 times. We'll take that. We need to use this parchment on the globe. That'll be an answer to the genie's puzzle. Or the djinn, whatever. And we'll use the... Ugh. I just wasted a turn. I have to light the pit first. Okay, now we can get the elemental. Ugh, there's that stupid curse again. This hand mirror could also be used for the wyvern, so there's 2 of them. Alright. I think that's it here, so let's go back. So we'll go that way. We need to go... We'll go up the stairs here. We can go in this room, and now we can use the fire elemental that we just got, and it'll do battle with the darkness elemental. It's too bad you can't capture the darkness elemental. We need to use the rune spell on this tree rune. Okay. Okay, now we need to use this hammer that we have on the mural until it breaks enough so that we can lure there we go. Okay, now can I grab it? Yep. Crucial for the end game. Okay. Now we can go cure ourselves of the genie's curse. Let's go up. Open this door and go on in. Speak to you, and the first thing that he needs is a red hot poker. Not just a regular poker, but a red hot poker. So the next riddle is the towns but no homes. Lakes but no water. That's a map. Fortunately, we just made one. And we get some more torches. How many torches do we have? 5. Oh wait, no, we have 3 torches. I might have to get some more, because I've been wasting all these turns. Okay. The next riddle, I believe, is S. Find me in the sun, but I'm never out of shadows. Where's that root? There it is. Okay, now we can drink the potion. Great, we are cured. Now we should probably go to the entrance. And the quickest way to do that would be just to try to walk up the stairs. No, not the message. That's a wasted turn now. And now he's upset. Oh, here we are. Right back at the entrance. Okay. So now we need to turn off the waterfall, which which means that we have to activate the gear mechanism. But we can't do that without the skull here. So let's put the skull back there, and we'll go forward. Now we need to go and activate combination number 2, which is this down all the way, and then these ones. Oh yeah, then we need to put gear there. That's right. That's your second combination right there. And I don't think we need to pop this out. We're not going to need this anymore. We can just leave it in place. Okay. Let's go pop that skull back out. So, use the bar on it. Popped out. Let's go forward. And now we need to go back to the waterfall. Go up here. Now we can use our Runeteer spell. That one. Take it. Alright, let's go back. Okay, now we need the air elemental and another rune. Now the other way to do that is to go to the mirrors. Actually, you know what? I think the second skull activates these mirrors. My bad. Yeah, I was mistaken. Because once you put the second skull in there, these mirrors have these glowy things above them. This one takes you to a tower. I think it was the right tower in the middle. But you won't be able to get out unless you unlock it from the other side, which we were there, but I just didn't bother to do that. Alright, so we want to go into this one here. Okay, and now we are way outside of the castle. So we need to use the lure. Take that rune. Okay, let's open up this sack here. Got a couple of scrolls. Skull and a broken flute. The broken flute is a clue, but we don't need that clue. We already know that we have to drill a couple holes in the flute that we have. Okay. So let's go into the archive. I think this one is a spell that we need. Chrysalis. Isn't that the name of a Nintendo game? Something like that. Okay. That's for around the end game. Okay. Let's go this way. Now, these flowers are needed for the laboratory if you're gonna be doing some alchemy. However, we need to go up these stairs. And now that we're here by the air elemental, use the knife on the flute. We need to put 3 holes in it. Now we're gonna get one more turn. Okay. Now we definitely need to use the torch. Now we can play the flute. Did it work? Alright, it is in our position. Let's go back here, and then we need to go through the mirror. There. We need to get one more rune, and it's over here. Okay, it is ours. Great. Now let's head back. No, that's not the way I want to go. 2 wasted turns. Wonderful. I wanted to go down. Here we are. Oh, wonderful. The Wraith is back. Alright, we'll use the Air Elemental myself. So we can go this way. Alright. Here's where you can get a hidden death rather easily. Okay. So we have all the runes that we need. We need to use the water rune over here. I have this written down. I think we need to use the fire rune right next to it. Okay, now below it, we need to use the tree rune. And then in the next row down is the eagle and the eye. Now we can pull on the chain. Alright, that's the Staff of Ages. We need that thing. So where's the thorn? Use that on there. Alright. Now, we can't go this way. The Wraith has barred our way. That sucks. Completely random. Now we can go get our torch enchanted again. Or we could just go the other way. I feel like just going the other way. I really should have opened that door so we could use that other mirror. Okay, we want to go this way. And I'm going to use the lightning rod here. Which activates the electricity elemental. Now you can get a hidden death. Actually, it's not a hidden death, it's a regular death. By using water on the silver orb if it has that thing. Alright. So I think we're ready to proceed, actually. Getting near the end here. I think this is the key that opens up this door. Alright, let's...
I see you have run afoul of my traps. Still, you have managed to overcome them and make it this far. I shall concede that you are proving most resourceful. You will soon discover your efforts are but in vain.
Yeah, that doesn't scare me one bit. Okay. So, I think I forgot to search one of the goblins, so that's a couple more wasted turns. gonna get a free crystal there that we're gonna need. We need 6 of those. We need 6 of the red ones. Alright, so let's go that way. This is another hidden death. Alright, so let's break that. Hello. Great, more torch drama. So this is the answer to the chrysalis puzzle. We need 6 red ones, we need 3 blues, a white, and a black. If we wanted to keep quiet, and Duggan was a right terror in real life. I'm sure death has made him angrier. Yeah, but he doesn't activate until he gets his treasures. Anyways, let us go down into the chasm now that we have a path. Right. So I think we should just go forward. I don't see any crystals here to break. What about here? No? Maybe we should go down and get some blue crystals. I don't know if that's wasting any turns, though. You know what? Let's do it. But I think we need to go forward to get some blue crystals. There we go. Some blue crystals. We need to break them with the bar. Or should I use the hammer or the bar? The bar. Alright. I think we should go back to where we were, huh? Go up. And we'll just go on straight ahead. Make these guys appear, but we can use the electricity on them. Alright. Go ahead. So I think we're gonna need whatever in this sack here. It's got another one of those blue crystals. I think we only needed 3 of them. Alright, let's go that way. And we need to ascend this ladder here. That way we can get a black crystal. We need to keep going. And there's that black crystal. Great, more torch drama. How many torches do we have? 2. Wonderful. Wonderful! And I don't think I'm gonna find any more. Okay. This key is a bad key. Normally it doesn't do anything, but if you give it to the genie as the answer to the 5th riddle, that's a hidden death. Actually, it's more than a hidden death. It's called a special death. This is the white crystal that we're going to need. Alright, so we're going to return to where that ladder was, and then we'll go back down. We've got one more turn, and then we have to use our second to last torch. Alright. Back. So many caves, so little time. Alright. I think we should go through this one here, because that one goes to the lava, I believe. Go down. Actually, I think we needed some of those red crystals. Dang it. How many do we have? We have 1. Alright, now we have 3. Should probably go up and get those two. So I think we have 5 now, right? Where are we gonna get the other one? Man, that's a waste of turn. Ah, here we go. I'll grab that one. Go up. Okay. Just keep going, keep going. Go that way. Alright. We're nearly there to the end. Now we have to lure. We have to use these crystals that we've found. So, according to that mural, this one went there. And then the white one went right below it to the right. And then we used these blue ones. If I remember correctly, it didn't correspond like all the way. 3. Then we gotta line the bottom one with the red crystals. And that's gonna use up a lot of turns. Okay, now we can cast the Chrysalis spell. Alright, now can we go through here? We can. Alright. I don't think we need to open the sack. Now, which way should we go? I think it was... Keep going, keep going, keep going. Aha! Nearly to the end here. So here you have to use the Invoking spell. Like that. Then we'll get another cutscene, I think.
The time
Skip.
is at hand.
Okay, now we need to use the silver orb on him. We have his essence, and now we can use the silver orb on the Staff of Ages, wherever it is. That's it. Okay. Oh. Necessary for the end game. Now, where's that bladed sun? There it is. We're gonna need it on the 4th one. Then we can blow the horn. Lure. Alright. Let's go this way. And we are right at the end. Still had a torch left over.
So, young Jer, it begins.
Skip. So we need to use the Staff of Ages on the right thing in order to win. I'm gonna save here. I'm curious to see how many turns I used. 485. I'm sure people have got a lot under that because I made several mistakes. But that's still pretty good, and that's gonna get us a couple of achievements. Let's use the Staff of Ages on one of these things.
What have you done, fool? The beast must be destroyed. You have brought desolation upon us. You have brought us to ruin.
Ruin? I think not. You have done well, grandson. For the behemoth is neither good nor evil, but simply one who holds fast the fates of this world. Life, death, war, peace, sorrow, joy. These he disperses from the pit in careful measure. He has guarded these fates, and I, in turn, have guarded his power. Until now. This power I pass unto you, and bestow upon your brow a new name, Lord Jer of the Westland. Forsake it not, and wield it well, for in you the circle shall live on.
Okay, where are my achievements? Skip the credits.
For 40 years he has reigned. Jer, Lord of the Westland, the seed of prophecy.
Skip. We've seen it. You've beaten the Warlock Lord and saved the land of Kaltorland. Okay, we are a Monarch. Earn the Monarch achievement. Earn the Potentate achievement. Earn the Commander achievement. And that's the one I was waiting for. The Master Savior achievement. And that also gives us Journeyman Savior and Apprentice Savior. Great. So that should be it. I don't know if I'm going to do any more bonus episodes. I mean, what more achievements are there that I could show? I mean, a lot of these other ones are just really tedious. See, this one is probably the hardest one to do, unlocking all the achievements. Master Adventure, uncovering 100% of the map locations and notes. I don't know if that's even a good one to show. Master Tradesman, looking at 600 different items. Man, that's tedious. I don't think that would be good to show in a bonus episode. 48 unique deaths might be a good bonus episode. Because I have done videos before with all the unique deaths that I could find, like for the Space Quest 2 VGA. And if we did that, then it would give us these other achievements too. Master Scholar, I'm not sure what puzzles I'm missing for that one. Saint praying at every altar. I guess that's something that we could do. Alchemist. Yeah, we have one more potion, or mist, I should say, that we can create. And then by doing that, then we can blow up some goblins and then get the Avenger feat. That might be a good double whammy right there. Cleric, we'd have to go through the game without killing anybody. I mean, I don't know if that's good to show or not. Survivalist, consuming 22. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Use every weapon. I don't know how you would do that. Finding and lighting every torch. I don't think that's a good bonus episode either. 200 different items to pick up. Man, that's tedious. Maybe this one, Boon Companion. I don't know how we're gonna get requests from Yorick. All it seems to me is a pain in the butt. This one, tidying at the castle dust and spiderwebs. Master German. Attempting to communicate with all skulls. I don't know what skulls that I haven't communicated with. I'm sure there's some out there. Summoning Lacme on gaining each of his instructions. Yeah, there was one of those obelisks that I didn't know how to turn on. I'm sure someone has turned it on somewhere. Anyways, well, that's it for the Master Savior bonus episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Auf Wiedersehen. Macht's gut. Tschüss.